Hey, it's Kattalestv. You know me, I like to do multiple things while I'm waiting for other things. So, of course, Diddy was arrested. I've been really busy. And just a few comments. I'm glad he's finally arrested. Let's be thankful for that. Some people that I've talked to already are worried that the delay in his arrest is trying to take away focus from people being concerned about the election, registering to vote, those kind of things. And I said, most people can chew gum and walk at the same time. But I could be wrong, because there's a lot of people still supporting Trump, I guess. I don't know. But I think most sane people are not supporting Trump. But let's get back to Diddy Did It. I was going to do a video a long time ago about my thoughts on Diddy. And I just been doing other things because it's like a deep dive into ancient history and cults. But it's also mixed with the modern versions of the pimp, master, slave, prostitute, brainwashing mindset. And I think that video, I could go on forever, and you guys don't want to listen to me talk for too long. One thing I do want to bring up is that Diddy was partially created by other people. Clive Davis, some other people in the industry that allowed him to do what he was doing because they knew, and the people that went to his parties, they knew. They knew certain things. I'm assuming it may be obvious if you have underage people around, if you have people getting drugged. But maybe these are the kind of people that just don't care. I don't know. One of the things a lot of people were talking about on Twitter, the baby oil stuff, which takes away focus of the seriousness of the crimes, sex trafficking, drug trafficking, theoretically. And it should be like international sex trafficking because, being a rock star or rap star or whatever, traveling around the world, you have access to all types of people, and you are flying them or transporting them across state lines and possibly even internationally on planes or boats, and maybe even underground through tunnels. Now, the interesting thing is Diddy's friends with Lucian Grange, who is knighted by Prince William, and he's the head of Universal Music, and they own a substantial amount of music. The ownership of music in the world, it's like the Catholic Church owning so much property across the world. And fun fact is that Diddy is a Catholic. And that brings up some very interesting things, because his association with T.D. Jakes and him using T.D. Jakes, and now T.D. Jakes is radio silent. So all I'm trying to say is I've done videos over the last, half a year talking about Diddy, Jay-Z, Kanye, Corey Gamble, and Erica Kennedy, who wrote Bling, who's dead, of course, and her friend. Oh my God, my brain went dead. Speaking of another dead person, was Diddy's baby mama, Kim Porter. So Erica and I don't know why I haven't slept. Baby mama, Erica and Kim Porter were best friends. And Erica winded up dead. And so did the coroner of Kim Porter, because he wanted her death investigated as a murder, but somehow he died and was replaced by somebody else. I think he was replaced on the case before he died, but don't quote me. So, long story short, there's a lot of bodies under or associated with Diddy. Also, Corey Gamble, the boyfriend, and I use that word very sarcastically, kind of like Judy Garland and her husband. But anyway, Corey Gamble and Kris Jenner have a connection with Diddy, of course, and Jay-Z. There's a lot of fake relationships out there. Or, let's say, relationships that are used as chess games for more power. But Corey Gamble is somebody who seems to slip and slide in all these major stories. Even in the Tory Lanez case, he was at Kylie Jenner's house when Tory left the studio under Megan calling him, saying, "Come over to this party." There's like 5 people there, and Corey Gamble was there too. So Corey Gamble, also a good friend with Jay-Z, just seems to be in the right places where people get in trouble or die. Because that's actually at Kim Porter's house when she was found dead. He's in photographs. So yeah, this story is a lot bigger than we know. And people saying he's like a rap Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, I'm just saying Diddy was Diddy, Epstein was Epstein, but Epstein's dead. I don't know if Diddy is going to talk. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to those videos that he made of the people at the parties. I don't know if he's going to survive to go to trial. I really don't. This is a wild world, and people want to keep their secrets, and I don't have much faith in the system. And if somebody wants somebody taken out, they do it. So I don't know. But I'm glad he's arrested, because it just looked pretty pathetic, him roaming around for so long, looking like he's untouchable. And by the way, I went to Diddy's house in LA a couple of months ago, and there was 3 tour buses and like a caravan of people. And I believe that was right before he went to go whitewater rafting. I guess that was his last hurrah with the family as a whole group, I guess. And meanwhile, his daughters are still in high school, having to go to school with all this. And I hope they have someone who's sane and a good person to look after them and be a guardian. I don't believe his mother is that person. But, and his sons, I don't know if they're going to be charged. But one of the things I wanted to do, if I did that long form video that I was thinking about doing months ago, was to explain the whole like mind control cult aspect of Diddy, which is also something that a pimp does. And also when you go into ancient history, I think of Bacchus, Pan, a person who uses music to entice other people and also uses drugs to control them and manipulate them, and get them addicted to the cycle of it all. But all that is connected or is a part of this Diddy story. You know, I look at him as a pimp. I look at him as a cult leader. I look at him as an abuser. I look at him as a victim. I think there's other people who definitely had an effect on Diddy. And Diddy copied some of that behavior. Clive Davis, formerly of Arista, has been rumored to do a lot of horrible things, never been touched by the authorities. And I know a musician who told me stories about Clive Davis. There's other people like David Geffen. I'm not saying David Geffen had anything to do with Diddy. I've heard stories about him. But certain people are obviously protected and other people aren't. And a lot of people are like, why is it happening now? I do not know. But Diddy did so much damage to the culture, and promoting all that misogyny and drug use and alcohol use and the lower chakra, the lower part of humanity, you know, getting high, being irresponsible, not caring who you hurt, that whole mentality. And I think he was used because that's what they want people to follow. They want people to be on a lower vibration, destructive, abusive. It perpetuates the cycle. And people are paying money to buy his music and his merch. And he brainwashed a lot of people. And that's what cult leaders do. You know what I mean? Just like Trump, just like Jim Jones, just like most preachers preaching about give them money, follow them, give them control, but you don't have any control. And also the Catholic Church. But if you go to look at my videos, I don't know if I posted this video, but I sent it to my photo agent. I did a close-up of Diddy's gate in Los Angeles. By the way, I'm outside dancing with the stars, so the reason why I keep looking in case somebody shows up. But anyway, I did a close-up of the gate, and I forgot what it's called, but it was an orb with a cross, which means dominium. I hope I'm saying it right. I don't know why I can't talk lately. I'm so effing tired. Dominium of this earth, which is like the Catholic Church has done. Dominium. I hope I'm saying it right. But anyway, and again, Diddy's Catholic. I just find it like this story is wild, but everybody involved, you know, Jay-Z's been silent for a long time. Jay-Z to me is a lot more clever than Diddy is in the sense of he has cat's paws. He doesn't get his hands, like, obviously dirty. He has other people do his dirty work for him. But yeah, what's fascinating to me too is Tory Lanez is in prison for 10 years with no hard evidence. Quick. Whereas they've had evidence on Diddy for decades. The motherfucker has been doing it over and over again. Possibly a serial murderer. Or having other people killed, which would still make him technically a murderer, I guess. But yeah, that motherfucker's been running around the world for 30 years. So it just seems like justice doesn't always work, obviously. and certain people are able to skate, and certain people, they're punished for speaking up, speaking out, and not selling out. But the intimidation of Diddy's lifestyle is so Hollywood. I mean, in another video I talked about, I worked on a show that had one of the worst crews I ever worked for in my life. They were just disgusting, abusive employees. But where did they learn how to do that? And where did that become acceptable? It had to come from above, right? But that is a part of the entertainment game. And it's probably true in other fields too, but I work in this realm. But they really get off on abusing people, and it's a way of control. The money you make is so normally higher that people are willing to take abuse, keep their mouth shut, keep their head down, and obey because they want that check and they want that access. So yeah, I'll wrap it up. Supposedly, Diddy's going for a bail hearing today. He's probably going to lose that. They're probably not going to let him out because he's totally a flight risk. I'm surprised he didn't skate before, but he must have known he was being watched. I mean, he can't be that stupid. But it's going to be interesting. Is Diddy going to be alive or not? Who knows? All the way through the case, that's what I mean. In ancient cultures, people would take their own lives as opposed to, living forever in a situation. I don't know what kind of person Diddy is. I mean, like, I can't even fathom how his brain works. And also, if he's a drug addict, well, you can get drugs in prison, I hear, but I don't know. But also, he likes men more than he likes women, so he should be fine, I guess, in prison. It should be a party. It might be a vacation. He can openly be gay and nobody's gonna fuck with him. He might even be like the top of the chain in prison. So prison might be an actual vacation for him. But anyway, this is Kat at Kattalestv. I'm trying to get some rest because I've been really working a lot the last couple of weeks. I'm exhausted. So yeah, that's it. You know, I'm wearing my Harrison Walls yin yang shirt. Divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? Divine feminine. There's a lot of hatred towards women and men trying to control women. And women need to reassert their power. It's not physical all the way. It's just mental. It's about having respect for yourself and other people and not allowing abusers to abuse and figuring out a way to stop it. Again, this is Kat at Kattalestv. Talk to you later. Bye!